AMP. So AMP is a collateral as a service crypto project. Now it's actually quite unique. When we look at the crypto space, there's quite a lot of, well, quite literal copies of code and just a rehashing of a similar project. AMP is in and of itself unique. I quite like this in terms of an idea. But there's a lot to unpack here because obviously price has fallen off a cliff. So we're going to take a look at what this can do this year. Now, before I get into any of that, this spreadsheet, if you're new here, shows the first 26 coins that I did vids about on this channel. In each of the videos as well, I reviewed these cryptos, talked about why I thought they were going to do well, and showed myself buying them. Now, you can see what they were all worth when I recorded my videos. These are the highs these coins hit 16 months on, and these are what your profits would have been with $100 into each of them. So if you'd done that for all of them, you'd have made over 123 grand in that 16 months. Now, the thing is we're in a bull cycle. Bitcoin will be trying for new highs soon enough. Altcoin season will kick off properly. And if you're sitting on cryptos you are not happy with, have a look at copymycrypto.com. As the site I run, where I share all the coins I own with my members. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell any crypto as well, I tell my members the crypto that I'm looking at, the one that I'm going to be buying or selling, and the price that I'm going to be buying or selling at. So my members get in and out of coins, same price as me, so they make the same profit, and they don't have any work to do at all. And if you go onto my site, you can see some of the profits my members have made, as well as some of my past successes, which are all public record. If you go onto the old videos on this channel, you can verify them all. And if after doing that you want to hear more, whether it's just the daily market updates that I give my members, telling them where the market will be going for the day, or whether it is that you want to hear the coins that I'm in, the ones I think are going to be the winners of the cycle, like I predicted with Phantom and Theta and Zilliqa and VeChain back in 2021, all you've got to do to find out about my coins is join up on my site. Now, AMP. So, AMP back in 2020 launched. And really it dropped to lows of around 0.4% before hitting highs of over 12 cents. I think 12.11 cents as a high. So it did very well. There was a lot of excitement around it. Now obviously price has fallen off a cliff. It's not really a surprise because the circulating supply is enormous. They have an unlock of around 75 million AMP every single month at the moment. By the way, they're at the end of the token unlock. This goes to the Flexa treasury. So, yeah. What's happened there? Yeah, so 75 million AMP every single month. Like I said, Flexa treasury. So, that's going to be happening for the foreseeable future. That doesn't necessarily mean there's selling pressure, but it's just, the supply is enormous. It obviously, like getting back to 12 cents will put it at a market cap of about $10 billion. So it's kind of not a surprise that price has dropped. Token unlocks have just been enormous. AMP is in and of itself just a decentralized protocol that provides collateral as a service. So AMP is offering instant verifiable assurances for any kind of value transfer. So networks like Flexa can quickly and irreversibly secure transactions using AMP. And the project, like I said, it launched in 2020. It was aiming to provide a fast, efficient, and secure transaction platform and try and solve a number of network problems, including slow-ass confirmation times, price volatility, and broad adoption. They're aiming to be a straightforward interface for collateralization through two different ways, right? It's a system of collateral partitions along with collateral managers. The partitions are designated to collateralize any account, application, or even transaction and carry balances which are verifiable on the Ethereum blockchain. The collateral managers are basically smart contracts that can lock, release, and redirect collateral in these partitions to support the value transfer activities. So there's a few different use cases for the collateralization, and as an idea, it's not bad. The parent company is Flexa, which is no surprise that Flexa would use AMP, Tyler Spalding is the CEO of Flexa and launched the AMP project with the help of the Flexa team. Very good resume. He's also the co-founder and CEO of Tastebud Technologies and the former CTO of Raise. So again, very good resumes for them. And by the way, on all the big exchanges, so it's not going to get a listing bounce. Volume-wise, it's not brilliant. I mean, it's up 93% when I'm recording this, and the volume's 24 mil. So you're looking at really around about 12, well, not 12, but like 14, 15 million a day. Some days better than others, of course. They do have some days where they're getting up to 100 million in volume. So it's probably not at risk of delisting. So AMP itself, again, I mean, the team are winning awards. So Flex has been named overall POS Solution Provider of the Year in the 2025 Retail Tech Breakthrough Awards. Which I don't really know anything about the awards that is, so it might be nothing, it might be great. But I mean, they're getting the name out there. They've gone to AMP's new community ambassador conference program is live, and they're hitting conferences spreading the word about real world crypto payments. You can actually apply for grants through AMP, by the way. Merchants, so there's an idea here of merchants don't pay to get paid. Problem is merchants, how keen are they going to be to take payments in crypto? That's always a kind of an issue for me. There are a few that are working with AMP, to be fair. So Barnes and Noble, it appears, look like they're going to be. I'm pretty sure GameStop were working with, was it GameStop? I think it was GameStop. We're working with AMP or Flexa. So again, there is an idea here. And if we just have a look at AMP in terms of Flexa, yeah. Just let me continue. So total supplied for Flexa, $49 million. So let's have a look. So you can get, that's not bad. So you can see what your percentage, what the percentage interest is on these kind of things. So say you added collateral to a Bitcoin pool, you can get 2.44% 30-day. But only add what you can afford to lose. Once confirmed, collateral pool cannot be withdrawn from this pool for up to 1 day. So it's these are time-based collateral pools. So you do have to understand what your risk is if you're going to supply, because it is very clear. Don't supply what you can't afford to lose. But there is an idea here. And as I said, I'm pretty sure they have, they are starting to onboard more names. So Sheets is another one. And the way Flexa works is basically that you can use your crypto network to pay. So you can pay in store. So there's actually more of a use case here than most are aware of. This isn't just digital payments. This is payments in store. I like this. As I'm not hugely bullish on crypto payments in general, but I do think we're probably going to begin seeing this as a transition soon enough. So we love playing with Flexa at Chipotle. So again, you can start spending your crypto using Flexa thanks to AMP. So there's a lot here where there's potential. It's again just how many big names are going to start being okay with having Flexa payments as their system. Personally, as I've said, I'm not hugely bullish on payments in crypto, but I don't mind payments in store. It's very different to digital. And again, we've not seen a litany of companies that have jumped in on crypto. I don't think we're going to see that for a while, but if AMP can onboard just a couple of big names, this can have a rally. I don't think this is going to get anywhere close to its previous highs. You'd have to 30x from where it is. I think that's just too much. But there is a world where this can get to a couple of cents. Maybe, this gets to 2 cents. depending on who they onboard, it might do far more. You know, if you get a big company that are willing to take on, are willing to accept Flexa payments or in a crypto network that pay, this could do more. This could do more. Maybe this gets to 3 or 4 cents. But right now, based on the fall off that it's experienced, based on the fact that we are seeing that we've seen such a drop from its all-time high, I'm hesitant to say it's going to do much more than a couple of cents. But 2 cents still would be a 5x. I mean, that's going to take you, you know, probably 30 years to get in the stock market. So it's still not bad. But I think there are probably better investments out there right now. If you use Flexa to pay, how is it? How many places? Is there any restriction on where you can use it? How have you found using it to pay for your goods and services at stores? Is it, you know, yeah, what is it like? I've not used Flex payments myself, so I'm curious to hear what people say about this. Let me know in the comments. You guys, we're in a bull cycle right now, and if you're not happy with the coins you own, or you don't own any cryptos, get onto copymycrypto.com, have a look through the site. That's the site I run where I share all the coins I own with my members. When I'm ready to buy or sell a coin, I tell my members the coin that I'm going to buy or sell and the price that I'm going to be buying or selling at. So my members get in and out of coins at the same price as me, so they make the same profit and they don't have any work to do at all. If you go onto my site, you can see some of the profits my members have made. You can see some of my past successes. These are public record. Go on to the old videos on this channel. You can verify everything that you read and you watch and you see. And if after reading through the site, watching the videos, verifying it all, you like what you see and you want to find out the cryptos that I own, the ones I think are going to be the big winners of this bull cycle, like I predicted with so many of these, all you've got to do to find out about those coins is join up on the site. And if you do, I'll see you there. Otherwise, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.